Southern Tire Mart. From top quality tires to expert service at competitive prices, we've got you covered. Visit our Fort Smith location at 9700 Highway 271 and let us prepare your vehicle for everything winter has in store. Southern Tire Mart is a proud dealer of Yokohama tires. We keep America rolling.
Learn that name because he is going to take over college basketball this season.
Listen to every Razorback basketball game right here on ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Arkansas. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Arkansas and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Arkansas. Welcome back to the Sonic Postgame Show. Sonic has been a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics for over 25 years. Live free. Eat Sonic.
Zach DeBozar here with you inside the Sonic Postgame Show. Learfield Network Studio. Sonic and their Sonic Smasher. Double or triple stacked American cheese melted between Angus patties, smashed and seared to crispy perfection. Live free, eat Sonic. I'm in the Learfield Network Studios. We're on the Sonic Postgame Show. Yeah, it's a late night for everybody here on the network. We're getting close to midnight. Boy, 9 o'clock tip-offs, triple header on the SEC network. Certainly something to be experienced, and Arkansas will be happy to experience it with a victory under their belt, 90-77. They defeat Vanderbilt. Trevin Brazil was phenomenal in this game, 16 points, 14 rebounds. Nelly Davis, though, was the leading scorer, 21 points for him, also added 4 rebounds. Wagner and Avicic each with 14, and Knox also hit double figures with 10 points and 5 rebounds. Told you about the SEC. Auburn has clinched the number 1 seed in the conference. 2 through 5, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, and Missouri all play tomorrow, as well as 9 and 7 Ole Miss, who are right now seeded 7th, but are 1 game back of Missouri, 5th, and Tennessee, 4th. That double bye could still technically be in play for Ole Miss, but obviously a lot's got to go their way. But still, the shakeups in the byes in terms of seedings and the pathways still have a lot to be said across Wednesday and what will be happening on Saturday, the final day of the regular season. Quick peek at the top 25. 24th ranked Arizona. They're leading Arizona State 89-81, 6:40 left to go in the second half from Tucson. Everything else is a final. Number 10 Iowa State goes down. 23rd ranked BYU beat them in double overtime, 88-85. Richie Saunders with 23 points for the Cougars. 16th ranked Memphis beat UTSA 75-70, and 18th ranked Purdue hit the century mark on Rutgers 100-71. That's your look at your top 25 scoreboard. Again, the SEC still got one more midweek day to play with Wednesday and 6 teams, but everything will come to a head on Saturday. All 16 teams will be playing and closing out their regular season. And for Arkansas, that means one more game at the Bud, taking on Mississippi State. It'll be an 11 a.m. tip-off. That means a 10:30 Razorback Courtside Show presented by Visit Hot Springs and Oaklawn Hot Springs. We hope if you're not there in Fayetteville at the game, that you're joining us here on the radio for what will surely be a high-stakes game as Arkansas looks to keep their bubble hopes alive. That'll do it for us. For Chuck Barrett and Matt Zimmerman out in Nashville, I'm Zach DeBozart here in the Learfield Network Studios. Go Hogs. Enjoy the last 5 minutes of your Tuesday into Wednesday. Arkansas, one more time, your final score. Arkansas 90, Vanderbilt 77. Tomorrow, there is baseball. And then on Saturday, the Hogs basketball team closes out their regular season here on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
On the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield, you've been listening to the Sonic Postgame Show. Sonic has proudly sponsored Razorback Athletics for over 25 years. Live free. Eat Sonic. University of Arkansas basketball has also been sponsored by your Arkansas Ford dealers. Test drive the Ford F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, at a dealer near you. First Security Bank. It's banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. Coca-Cola, proud to be the official soft drink sponsor of the Razorbacks. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, trusted by Arkansans for more than 75 years for reliable, affordable health insurance. Take good care, Arkansas. By UAMS Health, the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for the Razorbacks. Visit Hot Springs. Time for a road trip to Hot Springs, Arkansas. Learn more at hotsprings.org. By Shelter Insurance. For award-winning service, find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. West Rock Coffee. Produced right here in Arkansas, West Rock is proud to be the official coffee sponsor of the Razorbacks. By Oaklawn Hot Springs, Arkansas's only casino resort. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Please drink responsibly. By Summit Utilities, delivering natural gas to Razorback fans all across Arkansas. Arkansas Heart Hospital, dedicated to your heart. Ballpark, proud to be the official hot dog of the Razorbacks. By Zips Car Wash, proud sponsor of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Harps, quality foods, hometown, fresh. It's that simple at Harps. The Arkansas Department of Health. Quit tobacco. We can help. By SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of Razorback Athletics. Edward Jones. Find a financial advisor near you at edwardjones.com. By Roller Funeral Homes. For 3 generations, the Razorback Nation has trusted the Roller family to serve yours with all our respect. Kubota. For Earth, for Life. Highland Dairy. Locally made, naturally delicious. By your local Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. The University of Arkansas Online, offering flexible degree programs. Apply now at online.uark.edu. By Qual Choice Health Insurance, the quality choice for health insurance. Keep it simple with Qual Choice. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, reliable, affordable, responsible power. By Baptist Health, Arkansas's largest and most comprehensive health system. Greenway Equipment, for equipment that works as hard as you do. Regions Bank. Regions, the official bank of the SEC. And by Modelo Especial, brewed for full-time Razorback fans. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation of the Razorback Sports Network.
This is Hog Reaction, brought to you by Buffington Homes.
Hogs in the half court now. Thero way out on the floor, left side, away to Big Z. Going to force a 3, and it's good from about 28 feet.
Hog Reaction is also presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville and by Sawyer's, everything for outside the house.
We say what we want. I wanted to make sure they weren't happy we're going to be okay. No. If we won that game, we're in the tournament. So it's not okay to say we'll be all right. Now, you're going to have to go get somebody else.
Call or text the program at 877-377-6963. Tune in to Hog Reaction after every Razorback basketball game right here on ESPN Arkansas.
Well, there's a lot of people awake. It's Mardi Gras. Where are my Mardi Gras drunks out there? Let's go. Let's hear from you here on Hog Reaction on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. A 90-77 win for Arkansas tonight to help their NCAA tournament hopes with one more game left in the regular season. Arkansas followed a very simple recipe for this game. This was this was no-bake cookies. You break them apart, you put them in the oven, and in 10 minutes you got cookies. 48 points in the paint. I mean, it was easy. Just keep driving to the basket, Christian, all night long. They scored more than half of their points in the paint, and they took advantage of the size mismatch all night long against Vanderbilt.
Yeah, tonight they were the aggressive team for sure after getting absolutely destroyed at South Carolina. But the performance tonight, man, they just had to reel us back in, didn't they? I mean, that looked like a team tonight that could make a run. But we all know they've got 7 guys, and I just don't know if that's sustainable. But, you got to have guys, a lot of guys play well, and tonight that's what happened. You had 5 guys really give you a lot more than they normally give you, and then the other 2 guys who didn't score in double figures also gave you a lot. Really, all 7 guys played well. I mean, they gave you just about what you can expect, and the defense was on point tonight. And Vanderbilt, when they're not shooting threes, they're a 3-point shooting team, and they didn't have it tonight. And I don't know if Vanderbilt was having a hangover or what it was, but they'd been playing really well. But Arkansas was the aggressor tonight.
It seems like in most of these games, the desperate team wins. And obviously Arkansas was pretty desperate after a dreadful performance against South Carolina. it's a tough place to play, but Arkansas is 9-8 in there since they've joined the league, so it's not like they've won twice. It's not the O'Connell Center, or Gainesville where they hardly ever win. But yeah, it's been a rowdy place this year, and they've knocked off some quality teams there. But here's the thing about Arkansas, though, is just nobody trusts that they can do this 5 more times. You know what I mean? This is impressive, but the frustration with this team is that they can't consistently perform at this level with these short numbers or whatever the case may be. The league being what it is, I'm not sure why, but they just you need about 5 more of those. And then we're talking about, something historic here, but you can enjoy it it's after midnight. You can't enjoy it anymore. It's on to the next one. Sorry. I mean, those are the rules, right? You enjoy it till midnight, and then you got to move on to the next game. Okay, maybe we'll let you slide till 2 a.m., till last call tonight, to celebrate this one.
Man.
They were impressive at the end of the first half, a 13-2 run to grab the lead, and hold the lead at halftime, and then they went on another run early in the second half, and just Vanderbilt got closer, but they never really threatened. They got it to 9, I think, in the second half, but Arkansas kept making shots. They made a timely 3 by Brazil, I think, ended one of those Vanderbilt runs in the second half, and they had an answer for everything tonight when Vanderbilt tried to get close and try and rally on their home court in the second half.
Yeah, and this was one of the few games this year, at least in conference play, that Arkansas's size and athleticism actually showed up and showed out tonight. I mean, you could tell who the more athletic team was, and tonight it was basically the formula. I mean, they made shots, yes, some of them, DJ Wagner, his prayer was answered on that 3-pointer. That kind of happens when it's your night. But man, it was a bunch of dunks, and Trevin Brazil tonight was flying around. He was going for offensive rebounds and jumping over people and dunking on people. I mean, it was just the Trevin Brazil that we know is out there. And do I expect that every game? No, but I do expect the effort every game, and hopefully he gives it, because if this team has any chance of making any type of run, he's going to have to do that type of stuff, because he can really affect a game when he's playing like that. I mean, he really does.
All right, so we're going to hear from you at 877-377-6963 on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline here tonight on Hog Reaction. Ruskin here with Big C. We're presented by Buffington Homes, the Stadium Shop on Razorbacks, and Sawyer's Sunrooms. And we'll take a break and have more of Hog Reaction after an Arkansas win at Vanderbilt right after this.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, brought to you by Buffington Homes, the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, and by Sawyer's, everything for outside the house.
You got me really hot, so cool that one down.
Looking for a new home in the heart of Northwest Arkansas? Head to the Cottage at the Park. These beautiful homes by Buffington have direct access to a 120-acre park and offer maintenance-free yards. That means free time can be spent watching the hogs, traveling, playing in the park, or just enjoying a weekend without yard work. For relaxed living at its finest, Cottage at the Park is the best move you'll make. Visit BuffingtonHomesAR.com/hogradio for details.
Your home is your biggest asset. So when you decide to add a sunroom, a patio cover, a new driveway, or new windows, you need to call a company you can trust. Sawyer's has been part of your community for over 30 years. They're insured, licensed, and have 100% financing for all of their products. Take all the worry out of your next project. Call Sawyer's and let them handle it from permitting to completion. Sawyer's, serving the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas with a full showroom located in Fort Smith, or online at sawyers-sunrooms.com.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Call Randy Milam in Alma or Brandon Zimmerman in Barley.
If you live near Alex, Alma, Branch, Bloomer, Mountain Burg, or Ozark, Wave Rural Connect Internet may be available to you right now. Wave is now serving a few non-member areas and adding more in the coming months. Check availability online. Sign up.waveruralconnect.com or call 1-833-492-8372. Arkansas Valley Electric and Wave Rural Connect, changing the communities we serve.
Family, that's what sets us apart. Crabtree RV Center, founded in 1950 by E.J. and Allen Crabtree, family owned and operated, serving Arkansas for 74 years.
I've been working full-time here at Crabtree RV since 1996 after graduating from the University of Arkansas, where I'm proud to carry on my grandparents' legacy.
I know if Mom and Dad could see Crabtree RVs today, they would be so proud.
Crabtree RV Center in Alma, making your family's dreams come true for over 70 years.
Equipment down? Got a leak? Lost pressure? Don't let hydraulic problems slow you down. At Central Hydraulics in Fort Smith, we've got the power to keep you moving. From hoses and fittings to full system repairs, our expert team delivers top quality service fast. Central Hydraulics specializes in hydraulic pumps, cylinders, and custom-built solutions, so you can get back to work. Heavy machinery, farming equipment, construction rigs, if it runs on hydraulics, we've got you covered. Visit Central Hydraulics today or call 479-646-0471 for fast, reliable service.
The tires on your vehicle go round and round, but when they don't, go to Van Alma Tire. They have tires in their name. That's their specialty. Van Alma Tire is all about tires. They have all the name brands and private labels available for you and in stock. So when it comes to getting tires for your ride, it's worth the drive. And financing is available. Ask for details. Whatever your tire need, check out Van Alma Tires on Highway 64 between Van Buren and Alma. Ready to get you rolling on new tires at Van Alma Tire.
Hello, this is Sebastian County Assessor Zach Johnson here to remind you to assess your personal property by May 31st to avoid late penalty. You can do this in person at one of our 3 locations, over the phone, or online by going to www.countyservice.net. I would also like to remind any current homeowners or any individuals buying their homes on contract to contact our office and check your eligibility for the homestead tax credit. Contact us today and see if you qualify. The homestead tax credit can save you up to $500 off your tax bill.
This ad sponsored by the Sebastian County Assessor and paid for by Amendment 79.
The Great American Conference Basketball Championships are coming to Fort Smith, March 6th through the 9th at Fort Smith Southside High School. See the best men's and women's teams in the GAC. Battle it out for an automatic bid into the NCAA Division II tournament. Get your tickets and more information for the Great American Conference Tournament at greatamericanconference.com. It's the GAC Basketball Championships, March 6th through the 9th in Fort Smith at Southside High School.
Your home for every Razorback football, basketball, and baseball game. ESPN 95.3.
Knox, step back, left wing, 3-ball good.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, brought to you by Buffington Homes and by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
Nadu drives the paint, kicks it out to Brazil, 3-pointer good.
Hog Reaction is also presented by Sawyer's, everything for outside the house. This is Hog Reaction.
Well, if there's such a thing as having a quiet 21 points, I guess Nellie Davis would qualify for that because nobody in any of the post-game conversation to this point before we got on or, in the short time we've been on the air have mentioned really that Nellie Davis gave you 21 points tonight. It was all about Brazil, and rightfully so. I mean, a double-double, 16 and 14 for him. An impressive night. But Nellie Davis plays just about the entire game and fills it up, gives you 21 points, and, not as reliant on the three-point shot, Christian. Made 2 of them, but was scoring in a lot of different ways. And, it's another one of those examples of tonight's game that they kept talking about on the telecast, which is, this team, if it's like this when March Madness is on the floor at midcourt in a few weeks, I mean,
Yeah.
this is a team that could cause some problems for some people.
Yeah, they played really physical tonight, and they were the ones going after loose balls. I mean, every play tonight, you could see that it mattered to them. And, it's really refreshing to see them go on the road and get a win like this, considering we're heading into the end of the season now, and you're going to have to start playing like this if you want to make a run. And we all know Saturday is going to be tough against Mississippi State, which makes this win to me even more important because, you at least had to win one of these two, and this one right here was kind of like, it'd be nice if you got it, but you don't have to have it. Now it's kind of, all right, let's see what happens on Saturday, because Mississippi State's coming in here ranked. I think they lost tonight. They may not be ranked after tonight, but Texas gave them all they wanted, and Texas was able to hang on there at the end. But yeah, it was a good game to see out of Arkansas. They really just played well in really all facets of the game tonight.
Well, Mississippi State's going to come in here really with they're going to be the desperate team on Saturday. So Arkansas's got to be able to match that energy level. Because if they don't, then they could get tripped up on their home floor. And Mississippi State's really going to be upset because this was the game that was on television before the Arkansas game. If you're watching on traditional television, and Texas tried to hand this game to Mississippi State no more than 10 times in the final. There were 2 10-second calls in the backcourt by Texas and a shot clock violation. And in spite of all that, Mississippi State needs a boneheaded inbound pass by Texas that they turn into a layup to get it to overtime. So Jans's team has to feel like they should have won that game tonight because Texas played really poor, but got out of Starkville with a win, which is all that matters. But they're going to be Mississippi State's going to be the desperate team, I think, on Saturday at Bud Walton Arena. And so Arkansas's got to be ready. You can't prop your feet up after something like this. You can prop your feet up in April when it's all over with. But they've got to be able to have a similar intensity level on the home floor on Saturday against Mississippi State, because the Bulldogs are not going to come in here and just roll over and lose by 25. I don't think.
And Saturday is really important because you don't want it to come down to we might need to win a game in Nashville to feel like we're in the tournament. I mean, Saturday is huge. If you lose that game, it's not over, but like I said, that first round matchup, whoever it is a must win. And I'm glad the tournament's in Nashville because they played really good tonight in Nashville.
Yeah. So taking in all of tonight's ball games, right now Arkansas would be the 11, and they'd play the late game Wednesday against Oklahoma in the SEC tournament. Obviously, we have to see how the games tomorrow night take place, and then we'll get another idea. But as we're sitting here right now, they would play the night game. They'd be the 11 seed. One thing to remember, just something simple to remember if you're concerned about the conference seeding, Arkansas can't go below Georgia because they've got the head-to-head with Georgia. So if they're tied, Arkansas is automatically the higher seed because of that win over Georgia earlier this year. Vanderbilt is still ahead of Arkansas as the 10 seed, but that's because Vanderbilt has one more win this season in conference play than Arkansas does. So that's the simple reason why that is the case. So you're right, still a lot to shake out. Still got, I believe, 3 more games tomorrow night in this midweek portion of the schedule, and then everybody plays on Saturday. I think they said Texas and OU are the final game on Saturday night. I would have made Auburn and Alabama the final game on Saturday night, but that's just, what I would have done.
They played twice this year? Wow.
Yeah, they play Saturday at Auburn. And that should be the last game of the regular season. It's the number one team, and whatever Alabama is now, 3-4. I don't know what they are.
7.
But 7. There you go. So anyway, but TV people know what they're doing, I suppose. So that's just the way it's going to be. But we know Arkansas will play at the early game, 11 a.m. on Saturday against.
Well, they don't do too hot in early games, so I don't know how good that is going to go. But I wonder who they'll get, because it's going to be an opportunity to get a win over probably a really good team, because this league's so hard. You just got to take every win, and like it's very important, like you have to have it at this point. And tonight was a good start. You'd like to see them rip off maybe 3 in a row going into March Madness. That would be nice.
Yeah. Well, they've got an opportunity to do it. They certainly have some confidence after tonight. Okay, we'll be back with more Hog Reaction coming up here. 90-77, Arkansas beats Vanderbilt. We're presented by Buffington Homes, the Stadium Shop on Razorback, and Sawyer's Sunrooms. And we'll be right back on ESPN Arkansas.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, brought to you by Buffington Homes, the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, and by Sawyer's, everything for outside the house.
Got me really hot, so cool that one down.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruskin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
Join us for the legendary adventure Mystery at the Forest on Saturday, April 26th. Heart to Heart Pregnancy and Family Care Center invites you to share this magical evening of excitement, mystery, and fun. If you are a business or individual looking to sponsor a heartfelt organization or to buy tickets, please visit our Facebook page for more information or call our office at 479-452-2260.
Man, I wish I knew you were here. We hear that every day at In Stock Parts, located off Highway 45 across from the cold storage in Fort Smith. Are you a maintenance technician, landscaper, farmer, or do-it-yourselfer in need of bearings, belts, or roller chain? Or safety supplies like gloves, safety glasses, or earplugs? Maybe you need drill bits, tap and die sets, lubricants, or even a gas-powered pump or generator. Don't waste your time driving around. Stop by In Stock Parts, your industrial parts resource, or check them out online at InStockParts.com. In Stock Parts.
Valley Family Dental, at the entrance to Riley Farms, provides every type of dental care and procedure for you and your family. General dentistry, braces, implants, same-day crowns, and cosmetics. Dr. Sparkman, Farmer, and now Dr. Blaine Van Nice work to give all of their patients a better life with a better smile. Valley Family Dental, 5901 Riley Park Drive, Suite A, at the entrance to Riley Farms. Let them know you heard this on ESPN Radio and receive $300 off a snore guard. Valley Family Dental, 479-226-3500 for an appointment, or visit valleyfamilydentalpractice.com.
Happy New Year from Sharp Equipment. Come on over to the new Sharp Equipment today and explore what all Sharp has to offer. From our latest offers and deals as a Wacker Neuson dealer to customized hydraulic and industrial hoses, equipment repairs, and as a Cinnabogan authorized service provider, we're able to offer even more. Stop in to check out the new location at 5608 Wheeler Avenue in Fort Smith, or give us a call at 479-649-0500 to see how at Sharp Equipment we help you move more than just the world. We help you move forward. Sharp Equipment, your Wacker Neuson dealer.
Hi folks, Larry Rath here for Rath Auto Resources and the Meineke Car Care Center, where all we do is keep you rolling. This is the best time of year to save on a great selection of road-ready certified used cars with warranty. Plus, act now and take advantage of $1,000 cash your way on select inventory for even more savings. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook for fun-free contests and money-saving specials. All the happiest drivers are rolling with Rath. Rath Auto Resources in the Meineke Car Care Center, Fort Smith.
Looking to protect yourself and your family this flu season? Law's Drug Store at 6802 Rogers Avenue offers the latest vaccines for adults and seniors in both COVID-19 and the flu. Law's Drug Store has friendly pharmacists ready to assist you with no appointment necessary. Call 452-6116. It's quick, it's easy, and in most cases, free with your insurance. Law's Drug Store, 6802 Rogers Avenue behind Outback Steakhouse. Open 6 days a week to care for you and your family.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Knox, step back, left wing, 3-ball, good.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, brought to you by Buffington Homes and by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
Nadu drives the paint, kicks it out to Brazil, 3-pointer, good.
Hog Reaction is also presented by Sawyer's, everything for outside the house. This is Hog Reaction.
Well, you knew Sterling would stay up for us, and he's on the phone right now. Hi, Sterling.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Doing well, man.
Guys, Trevor Brazil, if that's the guy we saw before the injury, hitting threes, dunking everything. I mean, he got 3 dunks that are top 10 worthy. Will all 3 of them make it or not? I don't know, but I mean, each one was fantastic. And the last one, like he hung in the air, caught it with both hands, and once he gathered it, then he came down. I mean, it was, I mean, listen, I know this team ain't good it for long stretches, and I know they're inconsistent. But doggone it, they don't have to be consistent until they just got to string some games together here at the end to make everybody forget about the inconsistencies. NC State team just last year, if a lucky shot off the backboard in the ACC tournament don't go down against Virginia, they don't even make the tournament. They don't even make the tournament. That shot goes down, they make the tournament, they get on a run, I can't think of the big guy's name right now. He become a media darling, and they go to the Final Four. I'm not saying it's going to happen for this team, but it's probably going to happen for someone. So, I mean, who knows? But it's just fantastic, especially after what we saw Saturday. I mean, you're talking about 180, and I figured they'd play better tonight. You know, that's just human nature. You put up a stinker, you play better, but by no means do I see them winning by no double digits tonight. You know, I thought they'd play better. They might squeak one out or lose a competitive game. I really thought they'd just lose a competitive game, but they beat the brakes off Vandy tonight, and that's a good basketball team, especially in their own building. So,
Sterling, is that the best? Is that the best game he's had since Maui?
Well, exactly, that's it. Since Maui.
Yep.
And I know y'all speak. I know you got other business to take care of. I won't hold you up too long, but that's just sports. That is just sports. You see, I mean, it was one upset that you could see, the A&M game tonight. You kind of saw that one coming. Senior night, they lost 4 in a row. They got Alabama on the horizon. They just clinched the SEC. You kind of saw that one coming. Yep. You didn't see this one coming with Arkansas, not winning like they did tonight. I'm happy, but you told me already I should have been over it 25 minutes ago, so I'm a little bit late, but I'll catch up. I'll catch up when I wake up. I got a great night.
Thank you, Sterling. Yeah, we'll let it slide since it was a 9 p.m. start for Central Time for this game. So that's is Brazil's best SEC game at Arkansas, and really his best game at Arkansas. Period. He had 23 against San Jose State, but who cares about a game like that? But just the way he just took over the thing at times. I mean, we haven't seen that since Maui a couple years ago before the injury. So, is this the moment where the light bulb goes on with him? That's always been the question when he has a solid performance like last week against Texas. He played pretty well. But then, nobody played well on Saturday against South Carolina. Now we're back to seeing, a historic performance for him personally. Best SEC game at Arkansas. Can he move it forward? That's the thing. I mean, there's a moment to celebrate and be excited about all this, but then like there's still work to be done here, Christian. Like they haven't really accomplished anything yet.
No.
You know what I mean?
They just got a win that they desperately needed, really, because the fact you lost to South Carolina, that made this that much more important to get, because I don't know that it completely erases that loss, but it kind of feels like it never, at least it cancels it out in some way. I mean, if you were to lose this game, that obviously that hurts you, and then that makes the Mississippi State game feel like a must win, even though it probably still is. It just doesn't put, you're not as, I don't know what the word is, but you just had to follow up a game like that with a good performance again. Yeah. And that's what they did tonight. So it shows this team can flush a game, a bad game, and move on to the next one, which is that's encouraging to see, because it's hard to string together two good games like that, and on the road scoring 90 points isn't easy to do. On Saturday, you may only score 65, but you could still win the game, if the defense plays well. Every game is different. Tonight, they were just the more athletic team than Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt wasn't really hitting shots, and I know it could have just been a bad game for Vanderbilt, but they didn't really impress me tonight. But hey, it's a good win, on the stat sheet. It's a good win.
Well, and it's going to be a different. You said it's going to be different when you talk about Mississippi State. Vanderbilt's Trevin Brazil mentioned this in his remarks to the SEC network. They knew they could exploit the fact that this was a pretty small team. Their tallest guy's 6'7", and they just kept driving to the basket time after time after time again. A little bit different. Mississippi State's got a little bit more size. Got a couple of 6'10" guys. Got a 7-footer. So you can't do the same thing again necessarily.
No.
You got to have a little bit different plan of attack. They're going to want you to shoot threes because they know you don't do that very well. So trying to find some way to get a few more to fall down maybe than normal. I also like watching Big Z play. He's got just like the smoothest moves in the post. And he looks like a freaking child out there, too. He's got such the baby face. But, I mean, there were a couple of moments where he's just catches it. It looks so easy, Christian. It's like you're watching a clinic tape. He just spins away from the guy and then spins the other way, just puts it in the basket. He makes it look easy sometimes. So he's another one of those guys that, he can't have a zero if this team's going to have a chance to win, on Saturday or at any point in March. And he had a quality night tonight for him, 14 points, and to go with the 5 rebounds. A lot of the rebounds were gobbled up by Brazil. There weren't a lot of opportunities for Big Z to get some rebounds tonight. But I enjoy watching him play, and he did another one of those 5 Razorbacks in double figures in this ballgame tonight. So I want to look at, when we come back here, I want to look at the bracketology, because there has been a little bit of a movement with Arkansas obviously winning tonight. And what does that mean for a couple weeks from now when the tournament starts? So we'll talk about that here in a minute on Hog Reaction. We're presented by Buffington Homes, the Stadium Shop on Razorback, and by Sawyer's Sunrooms. And we'll be back right after this.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, brought to you by Buffington Homes, the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, and by Sawyer's, everything for outside the house.
You got me really hot. So cold out.
Spring camping season is here. Don't miss the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th at 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway in Rogers, just behind Newt's. Sponsored by 2 of the state's largest RV dealers, Wheels RV and Moix RV. With brands you love like Grand Design, Jayco, Brinkley, Flagstaff, Coachman, Catalina, Vibe, and Winnebago, and on-site financing available. There will be a variety of vendors and bounce house for the kids and so much more. So make plans now to attend the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th, 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway, Rogers.
Looking for a new home in the heart of Northwest Arkansas? Head to the Cottage at the Park. These beautiful homes by Buffington have direct access to a 120-acre park and offer maintenance-free yards. That means free time can be spent watching the hogs, traveling, playing in the park, or just enjoying a weekend without yard work. for relaxed living at its finest. Cottage at the Park is the best move you'll make. Visit BuffingtonHomesAR.com/Hog Radio for details.
The tires on your vehicle go round and round, but when they don't, go to Van Alma Tire. They have tires in their name. That's their specialty. Van Alma Tire is all about tires. They have all the name brands and private labels available for you and in stock. So when it comes to getting tires for your ride, it's worth the drive. And financing is available. Ask for details. Whatever your tire need, check out Van Alma Tires on Highway 64 between Van Buren and Alma. Ready to get you rolling on new tires at Van Alma Tire.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Jeff Clark in Fort Smith or Brad Howe in Van Buren.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. And you've got beer and football, nothing is hard, until the other team scores. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2023 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
COP CDL Academy is a licensed Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration that provides the federal required training to obtain both Class A and Class B CDL licenses. Our program provides assistance with employment after graduation. We have finance and grant options available. Students straight out of class have started new careers earning $70,000 to $140,000 per year, and training is provided for all 50 states. Call today, 479-632-1050, COP CDL Academy.
Hello, this is Sebastian County Assessor Zach Johnson here to remind you to assess your personal property by May 31st to avoid late penalty. You can do this in person at one of our 3 locations, over the phone, or online by going to www.countyservice.net. I would also like to remind any current homeowners or any individuals buying their homes on contract to contact our office and check your eligibility for the homestead tax credit. Contact us today and see if you qualify. The homestead tax credit can save you up to $500 off your tax bill.
This ad sponsored by the Sebastian County Assessor and paid for by Amendment 79.
Happy New Year from Sharp Equipment. Come on over to the new Sharp Equipment today and explore what all Sharp has to offer. From our latest offers and deals as a Wacker-Neuson dealer to customized hydraulic and industrial hoses, equipment repairs, and as a Cinnabogan authorized service provider, we're able to offer even more. Stop in to check out the new location at 5608 Wheeler Avenue in Fort Smith, or give us a call at 479-649-0500 to see how at Sharp Equipment we help you move more than just the world. We help you move forward. Sharp Equipment, your Wacker-Neuson dealer.
Are you using Facebook as your website? Here are 3 reasons why that's a bad idea. 1, not everyone has it, which means you're missing out on customers. 2, you're not in control, Facebook is. You can't customize the look or fully brand your page. 3, unless you pay for ads, your page isn't getting seen. Let the Modular Orange team help you own your space online with a fully custom website that's only $95 per month. Go to modularorange.com to find out how. That's modularorange.com.
Harry Robinson Salisol Ford wants to buy or trade for your vehicle today, and they will give you top dollar. Pre-owned car values are at historic all-time highs, and your car today is worth more than it ever will be again. If you are driving a 2013 model or newer with 120,000 miles or less, bring it to Harry Robinson Salisol Ford, and they'll give you more than any other dealer. Even if you don't want to buy a new car, they'll still buy yours. Harry Robinson Salisol Ford, 1 mile south of exit 308 off I-40 in Salisol.
Knox, step back, left wing, 3 ball, good.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, brought to you by Buffington Homes and by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
Nadu drives the paint, kicks it out to Brazil, 3-pointer, good.
Hog Reaction is also presented by Sawyer's, everything for outside the house. This is Hog Reaction.
Off the inbound, nothing there. They lob it out front, stolen by Brazil. He throws it down on the other end. Brazil with a windmill dunk, and the Hawks are up by 7. Back from McLaughlin with 7:55 to play. They're trying to drop it low to Carey. Knocked away. Big Z knocked away the entry pass. Richmond picked it up. Ahead to John L. Davis. Baseline drive. Floats. No good. But how about Brazil to soar with a follow? Beyond the arc. Gets a screen. Now he's double teamed. Needs help with 3 to shoot. Somebody's got to put it up. Wagner from about 25 feet, and he knocked it down. Prayer answered. DJ puts the Hogs up by 12, and now Billy Richmond steals the ball. Richmond steals the pass, and Arkansas's got it back. Rebound, Brazil. 14th rebound for Trevin. Arkansas is going to dribble it out. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. The Razorbacks have come to Vandy, and they've knocked off the Commodores.
That is from the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield earlier tonight as Arkansas wins over Vanderbilt 90-77. This is Hog Reaction presented by Buffington Homes, the Stadium Shop on Razorback, and by Sawyer's Sunroom. So, most of the, I think just about all the action is done for the day in college basketball. So let's see where things are. Going into today, Joe Lunardi of ESPN had Arkansas as one of the last teams in, meaning you got to go play in one of those first 4 games in Dayton to get into the bracket of 64. I would imagine with some of the movement tonight that it looks like they may move into one of those last 4 bye spots. And that's really important, Christian, because if they're going to have 7 or, maybe if they get another guy back to get to 8, I don't think this team can win 3 NCAA tournament games in the span of a week to get to the second weekend. But 2, depending on the matchup, that is within, I think, the realm of possibility. It's not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but I just can't imagine a team this thin winning 3 NCAA tournament games in a week. And that would be the job if they get into a situation where they have to play in one of those Dayton games. If they can avoid that and start on Thursday or Friday, then you just got to win, take a day off, and then win again and get to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, that's a good point. And you beat Mississippi State, and I don't know, win two games maybe in the tournament. That may make your circumstances a little easier, but. Yeah, with the way this team is, how thin they are, you definitely don't want to play 3 games in a row, and just having a Duthiero out right now, and not that physicality that you're lacking a little bit of physicality right now, but you just hope the guys can bring it every game, and your shots aren't going to fall every game, but at least in the tournament, you're probably not going to face like a gauntlet, physicality every single game, like the SEC is this year, and maybe you'll get lucky and you can squeak in. I don't know. It'll be interesting how it shapes out.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting when we see those SEC games, SEC teams in the NCAA tournament. Will it be like, for lack of a better way to put it, will it be easier against some of these other opponents than the grind that has been, the historic grind that has been running through the SEC schedule this year? It's still an NCAA tournament game. There's still all that pressure, and it is different. Like I said, when March Madness is painted on the court there at center court. But I am curious to see how this league that has been much talked about. 10, 12 teams may get in, whatever it is. How do they hold up in a couple of weeks when the tournament starts?
I will say this. A lot of these teams in the tournament can shoot the 3-ball lights out, and that's really the equalizer, I think, to teams that really like to be physical and back you down and those type of things. But when the 3-ball's not falling, it's usually a recipe for disaster. But you're going to see a good SEC team probably lose to a team that they have no business losing to, kind of like Kentucky last year, because you've got 1 or 2 guys on the other team that's just unconscious from 3, and you can expect to see that at least once or twice, probably maybe early in the tournament.
Yeah, it's always fascinating to see how it all it shakes out when you when it's real, when you're actually playing. There's no more hypotheticals. What do you think about this bracket or that bracket? When the games actually start, it is different. when March Madness starts. But right now it looks like the Razorbacks may be trending towards avoiding the Dayton game and being in the tournament and starting on a Thursday or a Friday, which I believe is a more is easier is the wrong word, a more negotiable path if they're going to try and get out of the first weekend of the NCAA tournament. Now, it depends on who you see on the other side. I mean, think about this, Christian. If you were the 9, you could be facing an 8 that's UConn, the two-time national champion, you know? Yeah. So, I mean, that is and then after that, you'd be playing possibly a 1 seed in the second round. So, I mean, it is not
what's the 1 seed? 1 seed that you definitely do not want to see? Is it Duke or is it Houston?
I mean, it's got it. Yeah, Duke probably. I would say. I mean, Houston is terrific. Also, the way they defend you is just. I mean, you're not going to have any oxygen. You know, trying to get an offense going there. But I mean, yeah, it's got to be Duke or you know. Say what you will about you know, Auburn may end up being the number 1 overall seed in this tournament. Now they lost tonight to Texas A&M, or yesterday, whatever time it is now, to Texas A&M. But they're still probably going to be the number 1 overall seed in the tournament. But Arkansas, you know, played pretty well in their building against those guys. You know, things were a little bit different. You know, personnel wise, and Big Z didn't give you anything in that game. So you know. Who knows? They're not going to be. I don't think they're going to be intimidated by very many people. That's for sure. No matter who is sitting on that other bench when God, you can't believe it. 2 weeks. We're 2 weeks away from the madness. That's pretty crazy. All right, we're going to take a break here, and we'll come back. And we did get some texts here, and I want to go through some of those when we come back here on Hog Reaction, presented by Buffington Homes, the Stadium Shop on Razorback, and Sawyer's Sunrooms. We'll be right back on ESPN Arkansas.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, brought to you by Buffington Homes, the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, and by Sawyer's, everything for outside the house.
You got me really hot, so cool that one down.
Your home is your biggest asset. So when you decide to add a sunroom, a patio cover, a new driveway, or new windows, you need to call a company you can trust. Sawyer's has been part of your community for over 30 years. They're insured, licensed, and have 100% financing for all of their products. Take all the worry out of your next project. Call Sawyer's and let them handle it from permitting to completion. Sawyer's, serving the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas with a full showroom located in Fort Smith or online at Sawyers-sunrooms.com.
Spring camping season is here. Don't miss the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th at 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway in Rogers, just behind Newt's. Sponsored by 2 of the state's largest RV dealers, Wheels RV and Moix RV. With brands you love like Grand Design, Jayco, Brinkley, Flagstaff, Coachman, Catalina, Vibe, and Winnebago, and on-site financing available. There will be a variety of vendors and bounce house for the kids and so much more. So make plans now to attend the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th, 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway, Rogers.
The tires on your vehicle go round and round, but when they don't, go to Van Alma Tire. They have tires in their name. That's their specialty. Van Alma Tire is all about tires. They have all the name brands and private labels available for you and in stock. So when it comes to getting tires for your ride, it's worth the drive. And financing is available. Ask for details. Whatever your tire need, check out Van Alma Tires on Highway 64 between Van Buren and Alma. Ready to get you rolling on new tires at Van Alma Tire.
I'm new in town, but not new to Oklahoma law. Hi, I'm Jackie Mock with Mock Legal Solutions. I've been licensed to practice law in Oklahoma for 13 years, so it was time to put down some roots. Smack dab across from the Sequoia County Courthouse in Salisaw. We offer low flat fees and payment plans to fit every budget. So if you need a lawyer, drop by, check us out online, or call us at 918-238-2363. Mock Legal Solutions, real advice, reasonable price.
You tell them I'm coming, and hell's coming with me, you hear?
Listen up, crappie anglers. When it comes to crappie fishing, there's only one baby shad. The original baby shad, crappie fishing's #1 selling bait. Featuring a sleek back, streamlined belly, and quivering tail, that bait just won't stop moving, no matter the temps, no matter the conditions. Built for dead sticking and action-based techniques also, the original baby shad gets right to the point, catching slabs and filling freezers. Bobby Garland Crappie Baits, the leader in crappie fishing innovation.
Hello, this is Sebastian County Assessor Zach Johnson here to remind you to assess your personal property by May 31st to avoid late penalty. You can do this in person at one of our 3 locations, over the phone, or online by going to www.countyservice.net. I would also like to remind any current homeowners or any individuals buying their homes on contract to contact our office and check your eligibility for the homestead tax credit. Contact us today and see if you qualify. The homestead tax credit can save you up to $500 off your tax bill.
This ad sponsored by the Sebastian County Assessor and paid for by Amendment 79.
Come see Cody and the gang on Advanced Mechanical Performance. You can find them at 3201 Wheeler Avenue in Fort Smith. Need repair or service for your ATV or UTV? Advanced Mechanical Performance can do it all, as well as taking care of all of your power sports parts accessory needs. Give them a call today at 434-4161. That's 434-4161. Or stop by 3201 Wheeler Avenue. Advanced Mechanical Performance. It's what you should be striving for.
Why do people love Shamrock Liquor Warehouse? Simple. They've got it all. 70 years in business, 15,000 square feet of choices. They buy in volume so you can save. What else? How about the largest selection of everything? Shamrock's got it. Special orders? Shamrock's got it. Convenient drive-through, open 6 days a week? Shamrock's got it. Need a keg for your party? Shamrock's got it. Load up at Shamrock Liquor Warehouse at the corner of Midland and Riverfront Drive in Fort Smith.
This is Daryl Johnston with Hashtag Managed IT Services. We are excited to now be part of AAA Business Systems. Hashtag will continue to handle every IT need your business will have, and now, as part of AAA Business Systems, we can handle all of your document printing and storage solutions. Together, we have the expertise to meet all of your office technology needs. Find us online at aaabm.com or call us at 471-1771.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruskin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell. Your home for every Razorback football, basketball, and baseball game. ESPN 95.3.
Knox, step back, left wing, 3-ball good.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, brought to you by Buffington Homes and by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
Nadu drives the paint, kicks it out to Brazil, 3-pointer good.
Hog Reaction is also presented by Sawyer's, everything for outside the house. This is Hog Reaction.
All right, we got some texts here on Hog Reaction. Austin napped from 6 to 8 p.m., but now he can't fall asleep.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
And he has to be at work in 4 hours.
Yeah. Those power naps, even though that's longer than a power nap, but man, those can really get you. They can bite you.
I have done absolutely nothing. I've had no caffeine.
Yeah.
I had a couple of Girl Scout cookies at like 8:30. That's it, though.
Oh, I'm drinking a Coke right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to fade. My voice doesn't work this late. Like, it hurts. It's actually, I mean, these are small problems compared to, anything else, but I mean, it's just,
yeah, you talk during the day, every day, 5 hours, so I could see how that would be tough.
Good morning to Megan, who is listening to us. She texted right at midnight, so not sure if she's still with us, but good morning to Megan. And here's someone suggesting that the first hour of Ruskin and Zach should just be DQ talking about grilled cheese. I don't have a problem with that.
Why not?
I'll pop in at 3 and we'll get it going there. So there's a couple of the texts that we got in here. Let's if they're gonna do this triple header thing, I would like to volunteer Arkansas for the 5 p.m. game next year, and not the 9 p.m. game. If that's all right with everybody. This is
So why was it at 9 o'clock tonight? Like, I still don't understand that. Like,
the only thing I can figure is they had to get 3 games in tonight because tomorrow the women's tournament is on the SEC network all day and all night. So they don't have room to put any men's games on. So they had to squeeze 3 games in today, and they did. They had a 5 o'clock game, Georgia and South Carolina, I think it was. 7 o'clock was that overtime game with Mississippi State and Texas, and then of course Arkansas wrapped things up with the win over Vanderbilt. So I think that's why they did it. I don't know that for a fact, but that's what I think is behind that decision. And of course, the SEC tournament, women's tournament, gets underway tomorrow in Greenville with Arkansas playing the second game against Georgia. That's around 12:30 p.m. on SEC Network. So. And this women's team is mad because Izzy Higginbotham, the top scorer in the league, didn't get any all SEC honors at all, and so that'll give them a little. There's a little motivation after a long season that hasn't quite gone the way you would have hoped in terms of numbers of wins. So maybe they make a little noise out in Greenville. They've done it before with a terrific scorer named Chelsea Dungy a few years ago. So. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people paying attention to that tomorrow afternoon during the workday with Arkansas women's basketball and the SEC women's tournament in Greenville. All right, this is ESPN Arkansas. We're also on the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. One more thing I wanted to mention here is that's the 5th Quad 1 win for Arkansas. So that's a really powerful number when you're talking about the selection committee. And there's you have to see how all the numbers shake out. It could be another Quad 1 game against Mississippi State. I think they have to be in the top 30 on Saturday. So they could, because of their loss, maybe fall backwards a little bit, but still an important game for both teams coming up on Saturday at Bud Walton Arena with Arkansas and Mississippi State. All right, we'll take a break here, and we'll come back, and I want to set the table for tomorrow on ESPN Arkansas, and we'll talk about all that stuff for you. Coming up in a moment, this is Hog Reaction on ESPN Arkansas. Stay with us.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, brought to you by Buffington Homes, the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, and by Sawyer's, everything for outside the house.
You got me really hot, so cool that one down.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air, and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruskin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
Old Man Winter is here, bringing cold, nasty weather. And Jelco Outdoors has all the gear to keep you warm and dry. Insulated coats, jackets, overalls, coveralls, thermals, socks, and gloves. For kids, up to men's 4X. Jelco Outdoors has the largest selection of winter boots in the River Valley to keep your feet warm and dry. Need a portable heater? Jelco has plenty of Mr. Heater portable propane heaters and accessories. Come see us at Jelco Outdoors. Stay safe and stay warm this winter. Jelco Outdoors, 4600 South Zero in Fort Smith, your cold weather store.
Come on along, head for the mountains of Bushfield. Head for the mountains, it's cold and it's smooth and it's waiting for you. Come on, head for the mountains of Bushfield. Head for the mountains of Bush. Head for the mountains of Bush. Like
Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2022. Anheuser-Busch, Busch, and Busch Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
If you live near Alex, Alma, Branch, Bloomer, Mountain Burg, or Ozark, Wave Rural Connect Internet may be available to you right now. Wave is now serving a few non-member areas and adding more in the coming months. Check availability online. Sign up.waveruralconnect.com or call 1-833-492-8372. Arkansas Valley Electric and Wave Rural Connect. Changing the communities we serve.
Hey everyone,
everyone. Josh Earnhardt here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. Do you like doing business with local companies? Did you know that AAA Business Systems is one of only a few truly local office technology providers in Northwest Arkansas? Ask your current technology provider where their corporate office is, and let's keep your money in Northwest Arkansas. Buy local, support local. Call us today at 479-442-4185, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
It's Ty Richardson with owner and operator Cecil Gardner with Jazzco Graphics, now 17 years in the industry.
What makes you unique from other stores in the area?
I try to build a great relationship with all of my customers. I can do just anything from cars to food trucks to signs, banners. I do a lot of custom this and that. I'll say 100% of anybody come in here, they leave out happy. Jazzco Graphics Design, 2415 Midland. It's on the corner of Midland and Kelly. Jazzco Graphics, the one-stop shop.
Forest Grid Incorporated, a company known for paying top wages and benefits, has immediate openings for equipment operators, pipe layers, concrete finishers, and laborers. For nearly 90 years, Forest Grid has built the foundations of the River Valley, and now you can become a part of that legacy. Apply now from any device at GoForestGrid.com. That's GoForestGrid.com. Do you finally want to get paid well for your work? Do you want to work for a company that treats you like family? Apply now at GoForestGrid.com. Forest Grid Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
You will never find a boring old burger at Art's Barbecue and Burgers in Fort Smith. Try the Wild West Burger, topped with a hotling, jalapenos, and Art's hot sauce. The Brisket Burger, with tender brisket and caramelized onions on top of their ham-patted burger. Or the famous Art Attack, with house bacon, smoked ham, an onion ring, and a fried egg. There are 10 different burgers to choose from, and they're all $1 off every Saturday. Art's Barbecue Burgers and more. Rogers Avenue, next to Buddy's in Fort Smith.
Knox, step back, left wing, 3-ball, good.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, brought to you by Buffington Homes and by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
Nadu drives the paint, kicks it out to Brazil, three-pointer, good.
Hog Reaction is also presented by Sawyer's, everything for outside the house. This is Hog Reaction.
All right, before we close this thing up tonight, let's hear from Brent in Searcy. What's going on, Brent?
And Derek, I just want to tell you, you're a Christian or warrior. Y'all are just straight warriors.
You too,
That's
man.
all I can tell you.
You called in.
Yeah. And I tell you, the game changed tonight. Were we down, I believe it was 29-20, is that right? We were getting our doors
I thought
blown
we were
off.
going to lose at that point.
I mean, it was not looking good. And I got one thing I want to say. He gives it all he's got the minutes he's out there. But Billy Richmond sure makes it exciting, doesn't he?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, he's going to make something happen, either good or bad. Some business is going to pick up when he's out there. And
he had a pretty nice
Kevin
dunk.
Brazil. Oh, he did. He did. How about Kevin Brazil's 2 dunks tonight?
Yeah. Nasty.
I mean, he is just, I don't know what's gotten it. I guess, has he got another year of eligibility, Trevor Brazil, or is he done?
Hold on. I got his bio right here. Yeah, he's got more. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It'll be, and I don't know, Vanderbilt, we needed that. Vanderbilt, no matter what they say, Vanderbilt's Vanderbilt. That's all I'm going to say.
It looked like it. Yeah.
You knew we were going to beat them. We got better players than they got. You know, we did what we should have done going over there to Nashville. The only thing I wish Chuck Barrett would have been in his gone in a smoker's robe, like done the game like Hugh Hefner, in his pajamas and a smoker's jacket. That would have been great.
I wanted to wear a nightcap like Charles Dickens, but I couldn't find one in time. But,
Hey,
oh well.
Derek, can you do me a favor? Because I know you'll see Zach. Tell him I enjoyed listening to him on the at the state tournament from Springdale today. He he does an outstanding job.
All right, I'll tell him. Thank you so much, Brent. Have a
We'll
good
get some
one.
rest.
All right, we'll try. That's for sure. All right, let's run down the. Here's the situation for Wednesday here on ESPN Arkansas. So they couldn't finish the baseball game. So baseball is going to be on. We're going to have normal programming until 1:30 on many of these stations. Baseball comes on at 1:30. They'll finish up the first game. They'll pause for a little bit, and then they'll play the second game with Louisiana Monroe. That's at 1:30 in the afternoon today on many of these stations. Like we mentioned on SEC Network TV, the women will take on Georgia in the SEC tournament right around 12:30 or so today. And Saturday is the next one for Arkansas basketball. Mississippi State, 10:30 a.m. for the pregame, and then Hog Reaction will follow here right on ESPN Arkansas on Saturday. And then we'll be off to the postseason from that point. And we know, because of other results tonight, we know Arkansas will play Wednesday in the SEC tournament in Nashville. We just don't know where or against who yet. But they are not going to be able to get into the top 8 and go on to Thursday, so they will play a Wednesday game in the SEC tournament. And this year, all 16 teams will be participating, so they'll start at noon next Wednesday in Nashville at Bridgestone Arena, home of the Nashville Predators of the NHL. So that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of Hog Reaction. Arkansas wins it 90-77. Thanks again to Buffington Homes, the Stadium Shop on Razorback, and Sawyer's Sunrooms. For Christian Johnston, Derek Ruskin, have a very pleasant rest of your Wednesday. And thanks so much for listening to us here on ESPN Arkansas.